What's good, guys? It's been just over a year since I had my hair transplant done in Liverpool, 14 months ago to be precise. And I'll just show you what the results look like now. So as you can see here, it's a massive difference, isn't it? It's made it's a night and day difference, especially from where I started. What I was left with, I had quite a lot of hair left. It was just very thin, the corners wouldn't come back, but I had quite a lot of hair. It was just very thin and patchy. I couldn't style it anymore, so I was left with the choices. I'm either going to have to shave this off, get scalp micropigmentation, that was a possibility, or go and get the hair transplant. And obviously I went and got the hair transplant. It's been a tremendous success, and it's something I definitely recommend. If you want to do it, definitely go and get it done. Now, the questions that pop up quite a lot are: where did I get it done? How many grafts did I have done? Do I take any medication? What do I do to help the hair transplant, help it grow? So I'm going to go over that today. First question they ask is, how many grafts did I have done? I had 4,000 grafts. So it's going from the, more or less, about 3/4 of my head is covered in hair. Right at the back there, as you can see, it's still not, and that's where it's still thinning. So that's the bit which, hopefully I keep what I've got, to be honest, but that's the bit that hasn't been transplanted. So that I'm destined to be a Norwood 7. Well, I say I'm supposed to be a Norwood 7. That's where it's supposed to go far back. So that's the area which could potentially thin in the future. I've still got enough to where it's acceptable now, but that's where it could go. So yeah, I've had 4,000 grafts, about 3/4, nearly 3/4 of my head is covered with the transplanted hair. Where did I have it done? I had it done at the Liverpool Skin and Hair Transplant Clinic. They just get the job done, no messing about, and it cost me £6,000. You get in, get out. I've been quoted £6,000 for 1,500 grafts, whereas in Liverpool I got it done for 4,000 grafts for £6,000. So as you can see, I definitely made the right choice. They get in, they get out. They were lovely. Service was great. You just want to get in and out, get it done. And they did that. There was no messing about, not trying to rip me off or put me on loads of like new supplements that don't work. That worked. Job done. It was a massive tick. So I definitely recommend if you wanted to go there. Do I use any medication? No, I don't. I don't use finasteride, no minoxidil, no nothing like that. It's up to each person whether they want to use it or not. For me, I didn't feel like it was worth it. The cons outweighed the pros. The only thing I use biotin. You can get that from pretty much anywhere. I have 6-7 tablets of biotin a day, but that's not just for hair really. That's for like your skin and your nails and all stuff like that. Speeds your metabolism up. So I definitely recommend biotin. It's still about 20 quid, maybe a bit less, but for me it's worth it long term using that. I use biotin. I have a really good high protein diet. I eat a lot of eggs, and it might sound a bit daft, but I do think that has contributed. Having the high protein, proper protein, not the processed rubbish, has contributed to a degree. My hair looking nice, just in muscles, recovery, all stuff like that. Having a whole high protein diet, because your hair's made of protein, having a high protein diet has definitely contributed somewhat, albeit small, but I do think it has helped contribute. Because one of the things they did say when they were extracting the hair was, "Oh, do you have a good diet?" I was like, "Well, yeah, I do actually. I eat a ton of eggs, 8 to 10 eggs a day." And they were like, "Oh, right, because your donor hair is actually quite thick." And I didn't expect that. I thought it would be quite poor, just given family history of been bald and not. But yeah, they pulled it out and it was really thick hair, so that does help. If your donor area is thick, you're gonna have a better result. Where if it's not as thick, you're gonna get less of a good result. But overall, I couldn't really be happy with it. I mean, if I had to be picky, I'd say probably bits. Sometimes when it grows out, it can be a little bit wiry at the sides, bit bushy up. But when I have this down, guys, it's right in more or less in my eyes. It is in my eyes at the minute. That's the only slight thing, but it's a solid 8.5, 9 out of 10 result. Especially, like I said, from where I started to now, it's minimal. You kind of get, in my opinion, your full results a little bit earlier than a year. It'll vary person to person, but you'll get the instant, whoa, massive change results from anywhere between 6 and 9 months, give or take. And then the rest is little bits. It does still keep growing until the year, but it is little bits. It might thicken up. I think the front might have thickened up just a little bit more over the last couple of months. But yeah, anyway, that's my review of it, guys. If you've got any more questions, ask me down below. I definitely recommend getting it done in the Liverpool Skin and Hair Transplant Clinic, they're called. Definitely recommend them. And yeah, if you've got any more questions, feel free to ask me down below.